Ye weary wayfarer, his ballad in 8 fits. Fit 7 by Adam Lindsay Gordon, read for LibriVox.org by Carolyn. Fit 7. Cito pede praeterit aetas, a philosophical dissertation. Gillian's dead, God rest her bier. How I loved her many days syne. Marian's married, but I sit here, alive and merry at 60 year, dipping my nose in Gascoigne wine. Wamba's Song, Thackeray. A mellower light doth soul afford, his meridian glare has passed, and the trees on the broad and sloping sod their lengthening shadows cast. Time flies, the current will be no joke, if swollen by recent rain, to cross in the dark, so I'll have a smoke, and then I'll be off again. What's up, old horse? Your ears you prick, and your eager eyeballs glisten. 'Tis the wild dog's note in the tea-tree thick, by the river, to which you listen. With head erect and tail flung out, for a gallop you seem to beg, but I feel the qualm of a chilling doubt as I glance at your favourite leg. Let the dingo rest, 'tis all for the best. In this world there's room enough for him and you and me and the rest, and the country is awful rough. We've had our gallop in days of yore, now down the hill we must run, yet at times we long for one gallop more, although it were only one. Did our spirits quail at a new fore-rail, could a double bank us, ere nerve and sinew began to fail in the consulship of Plancus? When our blood ran rapidly, and when our bones were pliant and limber, could we stand a merry cross-counter then, a slogging fall over timber? Arcades umbo, doff us both, in our best of days, alas! I tell the truth, though to tell it loth, this time we were gone to grass. The young leaves shoot, the sere leaves fall, and the old gives way to the new, while the preacher cries, "'Tis vanity all, and vexation of spirit too." Now over my head the vapours curl from the bowl of the scothing clay. In the misty forms that eddy and whirl, my thoughts are flitting away. Yes, the preacher's right, 'tis vanity all, but the sweeping rebuke he showers on vanities all may heaviest fall on vanities worse than ours. We have no wish to exaggerate the worth of the sports we prize. Some toil for their church, and some for their state, and some for their merchandise. Some traffic and trade in the city's mart, some travel by land and sea. Some follow science, some cleave to art, and some to scandal and tea. And some for their country and their queen would fight, if the chance they had. God sooth, 'twere a sorry world, I ween, if we all went galloping mad. Yet if once we efface the joys of the chase from the land and outroot the stud, good-bye to the Anglo-Saxon race, farewell to the Norman blood. Where the burn runs down to the uplands brown from the heights of the snow-clad range, what anodyne drawn from the stifling town can be reckoned a fair exchange? For the stalkers stride on the mountain side in the bracing northern weather, to the slopes where couch in their antlered pride the deer on the perfumed heather? Oh, the vigour with which the air is rife, the spirit of joyous motion, the fever, the fullness of animal life, can be drained from no earthly potion. The lungs with the living gas grow light, and the limbs feel the strength of 10, while the chest expands with its maddening might God's glorious oxygen. Thus the measured stroke on elastic sod of the steed 3 parts extended, hard held the breath of his nostrils broad with the golden ether blended. Then the leap, the rise from the springy turf, the rush through the buoyant air, and the light shock landing, the veriest surf, is an emperor then and there. Such sense, sensation, and sound and sight to some undiscovered shore, on the current of time's remorseless flight, have they swept to return no more, while, like phantoms bright of the fevered night that have vexed our slumbers of yore, you follow us still in your ghostly might, dead days that have gone before. Vain dreams again and again retold must you crowd on the weary brain, till the fingers are cold that entwined of old round foil and trigger and rein, till stayed for aye are the roving feet, till the restless hands are quiet, till the stubborn heart has forgotten to beat, till the hot blood has ceased to riot. In Exeter Hall the saint may chide, the sinner may scoff outright, the bacchanal steeped in the flagon's tide, or the sensual sybarite, but Nolan's name will flourish in fame when our galloping days are past, when we go to the place from whence we came, perchance to find rest at last. Thy riddles grow dark, O drifting cloud, and thy misty shapes grow drear. Thou hang'st in the air like a shadowy shroud, but I am of lighter cheer. Though our future lot is a sable blot, though the wise ones of earth will blame us, though our saddles will rot and our rides be forgot, dum vivimus vivamus. End of poem. This recording is in the public domain.